Alright, welcome to another tutorial. In this one, we're going to be actually logging in our users with Firebase. And so, first what we're going to do is, earlier we changed this to be the initial view controller. But for now, we're just so it could be a little bit easier, we're going to go back to our, actually let's just do this. Let's go to our login page. And then we're just going to make this one the initial view controller. So this one will load first. And then just remember later on, we're going to change this back to the tab bar controller as the initial view controller. But for now, we're on our login screen. Alright, so what we want to do is like we did for the sign up page, we're going to create a new class. We're going to go new file, Cocoa Touch class, and we're going to call this log in VC. You can call it anything you want, but that's what I'm going to call it for now. Alright, and then go to our main storyboard and then associate this view controller with that class. So go press this one right here, and then we called it log in VC. Alright, and then again go to our assistant editor, and then control click and drag email onto here, call it email, and then connect it, and then connect our password to there, call that password, and then control click and drag from login to here and call it log in click. So it's the action that will happen if the login is clicked. Change it from outlet to action and connect. Then we can close our assistant editor and just go to our login VC class. Alright, now this is what I want to do if the login button is clicked. Alright, so again, the same methods that we copy and pasted earlier. I mean, not methods, but our import functions. I'm just going to press copy it and bring them back over here and paste them here so we can use our firebase information. Alright, and so similar to our sign up function, there's another function for Firebase that you can log in with, and it's called fir.auth.sign-in, and then this is going to be the one that says with email, because this is the one that this is our sign-in method that we chose to use. So sign in with email, and the email is just going to be the text from this text field right here that we called email. So we're just going to call it email.text, and then this one is password.text, and then completion block, we're going to press enter on it, and then the user that we're logging in, we're just going to call user. This will hold all their information, and then we're going to do error, and then we're going to go down, and then we're going to have to unwrap these. So you can just press this and press enter on it. Alright, so again, we got to see if there's an error or not. So if error equals nil, meaning that there's no error, and then else, which means there is an error, we're just going to print the error. Alright. Alright. So now we want to know that everything has worked. So we're going to say it signed in the user with the email and the password, and then if there's no error, so we're just going to, for now we're just going to print the user. So print user. Alright, actually let's do user.email, and then we'll see it down here. Build and run. Let me look at the emails again, I forgot. Alright, we have a test user at gmail.com, so we'll use that one for now. Alright, so now we can type in test user at gmail.com, and his password was password. Press login, and right here you can see it printed the username, so that means that it logged in successfully. And so what we're going to want to do is, if we log in successfully, we want to go to the home page. So let's go to our main.storyboard first and find our home page. All right. All right, we want to go to this home page right here. So actually, we could just do it from the tab bar controller because it loads our home page first. So go to our tab bar controller and then make sure you're in here. And then where it says storyboard ID, we're going to give it a unique ID. So we're just going to call it, um, let's just call it tab bar VC. And then we're going to go down here and click use storyboard ID. All right, and go back to our login VC. So now instead of printing it, we're just going to go, we want to go over to that home or to that tab bar controller page. So to do that, we're going to go let home equal self.storyboard dot instantiate view controller with identifier, and then this string is just going to be the string that you called this storyboard ID. We call it tab bar VC, so I'm just going to copy that and paste it. So login VC, paste that in here in the identifier. Alright, and now we're just going to do self.present and then press the parenthesis open, and that's the first one. We're just going to do home, and then for animated we'll do true, and completion block for now we'll just do nil. Alright, so now if we, and then we gotta unwrap it. Alright, so what it's doing is we're signing up the user that has this email and this password, and if there's no error, then we're going to go to this home page right here, and if there's not, and if there's no error, it will go to that home page, and if there is an error, then it's going to print the error down here. So now let's build and run it, and let's see if everything is working as planned. And while this is building and running, I'm just going to do a couple things that I noticed. We're going to go to our main storyboard and go to our login page right here, the password text field. We're actually going to go to the attribute inspector, click this one right here, and then we're going to go down here and we're going to do secure text entry because we don't want to be able to see our password the whole time we're typing. And that's the same for our sign up page too. So do the same thing, go there, and then secure text entry. It won't show on this one, but next time I build and run it, then it'll work. All right, so now let's try to type in a bad email. Let's go test user at gmail.com, but we forgot the L, and then with the password. Try to log in, and then you see this error right here. It says the user may have been deleted or user not found. But now if we actually go in here and type in the L, click login again, and then it brings us to the home page. So yep, that's how we log in users with Firebase, and make sure to tune into the next tutorial.